Everyone, I've got a quick haul for you. I'm going to have to get into it because it's getting late now and the sun's going down and I'm panicking a bit. So I went to Home Bargains, which is a very cheap shop in the UK, and I got these hair grips. I call them hair grips. I know they get called bobby pins and all different names, so I suppose it's like the Q-tips that I call earbuds. So these were 29p, fantastic quality, they really hold my very fine hair in place, and yeah, you can't go wrong for that price. So anybody who can go to a Home Bargains, I guarantee that if you go there and have a little look around, you'll definitely find something that you like, even if it's just shampoo and conditioner. It's so cheap. I've bought Charles Worthington from there, I've bought all sorts actually. Right, next item is this, which is what I bought from my local chemist, and it's the Tresemme Freeze Hold Salon Finish Air Spray. Fantastic, and it, like I said, it was, in fact I don't know if I said, but it was reduced from £1.89 to 95p. You get 100ml, so it is only a small one, but it's something that I'm not going to use all that often, so it will last me. Next thing is something that was given to me by a friend called Sarah. Thank you, Sarah, if you're watching. And this is the Hot Lux nail polish by Collection 2000, and this is in the colour Button Moon. Absolutely gorgeous. On there it looks like it's going to be a really choky light blue. It actually comes out really quite turquoise looking and really does suit my pale skin, so I'm really chuffed about that one. She's actually had extensions done and she's keeping up with the acrylics, so that's why she doesn't want it herself. She gave me that and another nail polish, so I've really loved that nail polish actually. In fact, I forgot to show you that other one. Never mind. Right. And then I went to Superdrug. From Superdrug I got this eyeshadow. It's one of the MUA eyeshadows, and this is the shade shade 17 matte, and it reminds me of Kid, like a cross between Kid and Samoa Silk. I'd call it like a honey tan colour. That's it there. That's one swipe. It is matte, it is massively pigmented, and it's lovely, and I think I'm going to use this as a blending colour, like a transitional colour type of thing to use in between, or if I'm doing a brown smoky eye, I just use that just to smoke out the edges and to make it look really nice and polished, I suppose. The MUA eyeshadows are fantastic quality. The only thing that I would say is that the pearl ones that are more shimmery, if you press on it, I've noticed that with one of mine, that if you press on it, it does dent in, which means that it's not compacted really well, so it's not going to last as much as, say, a NARS eyeshadow or a MAC eyeshadow, but it will be worth the £1 that you spend on it. Next item, and these, I actually heard of these on Fleur de Force's channel here on YouTube, and it's the Andrea Fullerton Nail Boutique, and this is the trio colour layering system. And you get two polishes, a light and a dark. Sorry, a light and a dark and a light even. This light one is just like a clear one, more or less clear, just a pearly colour with shimmer. And then we have a steel grey type of colour. This one is called Smile in a Storm, and I find these very innovative in the fact that you don't see these around in every single brand. Say like a crackle polish, you can go to more or less any brand and find a crackle polish. Not that I'm saying there's anything wrong with that, it's great that they're widely available if you're into that, but for something like this that is different, I really don't mind paying £7.99, which is what it costs, and that is the full price. So if you can get these on offer, I think you're going to get a really good deal. Well, anyway, Smile in a Storm, you get the graphite colour, and I'm actually covered in woodwinked eyeshadow, which is why I'm very orange at the moment. So there it is. That's one coat. As you can tell, it is chipping on the ends, but I have had this on for 3 days, and usually after one day a nail polish has chipped on me, and like I said, one coat, no top coat, and it's lasted this well, and I'm really chuffed with it. If a nail polish lasts me over a day, I'm happy because I'm very active with my hands and very full on, and always grabbing things, picking the kids up, opening things, scratching things off things, and also so always using my nails, and they do peel and they're in terrible condition. I've just ordered online a nails ink peeling set, so it's a set for brittle peeling nails, so I'm really looking forward to getting that. So this colour, right, that colour, the grey colour, is a dupe of graphite. To me, that looks like a dupe of graphite, and I actually went to the Chanel counter the same day that I went to Superdrug, and I did look at both of them on the same day, so it was pretty fresh in my mind, and I'm almost certain that the colours are very similar. So like I said, that's that colour, and then with the, I think it's more noticeable on that nail, with this top coat on, it goes that colour, so it's a really nice greyish purple. Yeah, that's the grey there, and that's the one with the purple, so it does make it a really pretty colour, and I'm definitely going back for more. Right, so £7.99, well chuffed. I think that's going to be next month's favourites, to be honest. Then I went to MAC. Right, in MAC they had a deal on where if you spent, well, I don't know if it was just MAC, I think it was just Debenhams, because I went to the MAC in Debenhams, and they said if you spend £40 you will get £5 back in points on your card. So I had picked up the 217 brush by MAC. Now this is a very nicely structured blending brush. Now the Sigma, I think it's the E25, which is supposed to be the dupe of this. To me, it's not a dupe. The quality is not as good, and even though it is extremely good, there is a slight difference. And not just that, this is a little stiffer, and I've got a feeling this is going to keep its shape a little better, because the Sigma E25, I think it is, has splayed out, so it's really quite wide at the top now, and for my small eyes, I think that shape, as long as it stays that shape, is going to be absolutely fantastic. So I'm really chuffed to pick that up. I'm really surprised I've not got one of them already. I've got the 239, the 275. I've got two 266s. God knows where I got one of them from. I can only remember buying one. I've got a lip brush. I've got I think it's the 194, the concealer brush, and a couple of others. I think it's the 168 blush brush, and for some reason I've never picked that one up, and I think it's just because I've got so many blending brushes. I always wanted to pick some makeup up and opted out of buying the 217. Well, I'm really glad I bought that, and I'm looking forward to using it tomorrow now that I've showed it in my haul. And the other thing that I bought, and I actually went in there for this or syrup, and I chose this one this time just because I've got quite a few natural coloured lipsticks for me now, and I wanted to go for a bit of a bright colour, and this is Lovelorn, a really nice lustre, and that is what it looks like there. It's a bright mid-tone pink, absolutely gorgeous, and like I said, it's a lustre, so it's a nice glossy finish, but it does have pigment there. Even though you can have it quite sheer, you can build it up to really give a nice pop of colour. So let me get you to this little MAC story anyway. I had bought, well, I've not bought, they'd rung in on the till these two items, which came to about £31. I know that she said if you spend another, I think it was another £9.50, so it would have come to £30.50 for them too. And I'm almost certain she said if you spend another £9.50 you'll get £5 worth of points on your beauty card, and I'd not got a beauty card, so I picked one up, and I said okay then, because I'm thinking that's not bad, because obviously I'd only be spending like £4 to get the £5 back, if you know what I mean. Well, I'd be spending £9, but then I'd be getting £5 back. So I've got a queue behind me the length of the Great Wall of China, and I'm getting really hot at this point and stressed, and I just wanted to get out of there, and I shouted the first eyeshadow that popped into my head, and it was Vapour. It was the wrong eyeshadow, but all the same, it's still nice. I actually wanted Vex. Why? I checked out Vapour and I checked out Vex that same day, and Vex would have won. If I'd have thought about it, I would have got Vex. It was more of a green duochrome with a purple, I think. I'm sure it was purple that was in it. I know it was green anyway. But anyway, because of the stress and everything, I shouted out Vapour, and I'm really glad I did. don't know if you can see that colour there, but it's like a peachy pink with lilac duochrome, and it's absolutely stunning. Now this has micro shimmer. Now just to clarify, to me a matte is a flat colour like that, absolutely no shimmer, no granules, no nothing. A shimmer, now this is why I've got woodwinked all over me, because I've already done this video once, is like woodwinked, and that is like that. So a shimmer is, it's shimmery like this, it's got sheen, but it's not got no actual particles of glitter in, no pieces or grains or anything like that. And then a satin would be shroom, which is in between the matte and the shimmer, in that it does have a sheen to it, but it's not quite shimmery like this. So when I say satin or matte or shimmer, that's what I'm meaning. But this one is a glittery eyeshadow, which is different because it has actual particles of shimmer in it, and the particles of shimmer are very, 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 very fine, extremely fine, and I had no fallout, and that's what puts me off on the shimmer eyeshadows. It's just the fallout. And now I'm going to wipe woodwinked all over me again, and I'm going to look like I've been tangoed. So Vapour, that's what it looks like. Absolutely stunning. I don't know if you can, I think you might just be able to see that shimmer there, but it's really, really gorgeous. And it's not shimmer that's going to fall out all over your face. I wore this all over the lid today, and it's so stunning. I wore it over My Date's My Brother, the pink creaseless cream shadow liner by Benefit. Looks absolutely gorgeous. But that was about 7 o'clock this morning. It's now about 7 o'clock at night. Well, about 6 at night, so it has worn off quite a lot, but it is still visible in real life. I can't see it that much. Oh, I can see it a little bit down the camera, but not massively. But I did have it on really quite sheer just because I was going for a bright lip today with the Love Loan. Right, so that's the stuff that I bought from Mike, and now I've just got one item left, and it's from House of Fraser, and it is not in here. Oh, it's here. It's the Rouge Coco Shine lipstick in number 54 Boy. Now look at my woodwinked hand. But I didn't actually go for this colour. I went to look at Rivage or Royale, and Royale is more of a cool toned pink, whereas Rivage was a peachy colour. So I'm sure Rivage, I'm sure that's what it were. Anyway, I checked them out, and I've got colours very similar to both of them, so I didn't want to spend £23 on something that I already had and that I wasn't going to use as much. So when I looked at Boy and swatched it, I can see why so many people have bought it, because it's such a versatile colour that you're going to be able to pick up, slap on anytime without a mirror, wear it with any makeup look, and you'll be happy with it. It's just a gorgeous neutral pink. Now it looks really quite dark there, well, quite deepish there, but this is swatched twice because I'd already swatched it in the latest video that I've done. That's it there, and it's on my lips. So it's extremely neutral, gorgeous. And just one thing what I want to say about hype. If you hear somebody on YouTube talking about makeup and you're thinking, oh, that sounds nice, I'm going to order that now online, what I'd say is wait, watch a few different people's a few different reviews on it, and what I'd say is look at somebody who's around the same skin tone, eye colour, hair colour as you, and go and see what they say about it. Because if you're looking at what if you're really pale skin like me, and then you're going to someone who's got a really deep dark skin tone, they might love it, and then you might try it and you might hate it. So I'd just say do a bit of research before spending quite a lot of money on something, or at least if you can, go to a counter itself, like say the Chanel counter, go to the Chanel counter, try out the lipsticks, because if I'd have ordered online, I'd have probably ordered Royale and then been absolutely gutted because it'd have been a colour that I wouldn't have worn off as much as this. Now this, I know I'm going to get my use out of it. Would I purchase it? Would I repurchase? Probably not, just because I think that the 17 brand by Boots do a mirror shine lipstick that competes with this. It's absolutely fantastic, gives colour payoff just like this one, and feels really nice and moisturising. So no, I probably wouldn't purchase it again, just because I know that 17 has a really wide range of colours, and the Mirror Shines are absolutely stunning formulas. I love Beehive, Belle, and I think it's called Peace, and they've also got a red one, I think it's called Hollywood, and I think I'm going to get that next. So that was my haul, and I hope you enjoyed it. I thank you all for watching, and I really appreciate all your time. Thank you, bye.